right, hey everybody, we're back again. So billionaire Carl Icahn eyes potential $1.5 billion crypto investment. That is huge because he has been so very negative on Bitcoin. And not just Bitcoin, but other, what you might say, small-time retail traders that are out there. He doesn't necessarily like the moves that they are making. And it's understandable as to why, but for him to be so against something like Bitcoin, but now maybe putting his toes in the water and seeing what crypto is all about, this is very interesting. And it's another billionaire to add to the books, guys. Another billionaire. This says U.S. billionaire and one-time cryptocurrency skeptic Carl Icahn is contemplating a potential $1.5 billion investment in digital currencies. The activist investor said he's looking at investing in crypto in a relatively big way, clarifying that big could mean $1 billion. It could mean $1.5 billion, that 1.5. This is also very interesting because he was such a skeptic of Bitcoin. He said, I'm looking at the whole business, referring to the crypto industry. I'm not looking at what to buy necessarily at this time. I'm just looking at the whole business and how I might get involved with it. So he might not even go into actually buying certain cryptos. There's the possibility that maybe other markets, the chip markets, things like this as crypto gets hotter. There's other things that he could get into, but to me it does sound like he's got some people kind of rummaging through some papers here to see what they might want to invest in. Icahn also said he believes crypto assets are here to stay in one form or another. What? How did we go from being so against it to here? This sounds like maybe some other billionaires are all getting in a dark room together, smoking their cigars and drinking their nice fancy drink. I'm not really sure. Right? But it sounds like he must have gotten together with some of his other billionaire buddies, and somebody in the group has changed his mind because he can now see that it's here to stay. Whether regulatory slaps get put on it or not, there's something to it. But he said this before being pressed on how much he would consider buying through his investing conglomerate, Icahn Enterprises. Very interesting. So he's joined a number of billionaires like Mark Cuban, Michael Saylor, and Howard Marks. He said, I will say about cryptocurrencies, I don't think that there will be a lot of survivors out there trading today. This is what Icahn said. I think there's got to be some form of really feeling there's safety and value there. Well, this is kind of interesting. Something that is safe and has value. So this could be an ERC20 token for some of you out there that are maybe looking into what some billionaires might be getting into. It could just be Ethereum. That's a possibility. Or maybe something like XRP. You know, as more and more billionaires come out and they're looking for a safe crypto that's here to stay, I truly believe that there's the possibility that XRP is going to be that crypto. You can't be positive, but if there's anybody that is very snuggled up with the banking community, it's definitely Ripple and XRP. And the SEC looking into things is probably more or less to scare people out of it. Right now, if you're in the US, I believe that you still can't trade it, or hint, hint, wink, wink, it's very difficult to buy and trade it. But what happens when this is all cleared up? And do you think that the moment that it's cleared up, we start realizing how many institutions or banks have already been involved in something like Ripple or XRP? I'm not, and again, I mean, this is a token. It's not even a coin that has to be mined. Very, very interesting. And if they were looking for something that could be a maybe world reserve currency or whatever doesn't put out a huge carbon footprint, what's really cheap to move around, well, that's probably something like XRP. I'm not saying that that's going to be it, but maybe something like it. I find it hard to believe that billionaires would start using something like Doge, but you know, there are some other currencies to look at that could be a tad bit more realistic. So let me know, does this change your perspective on cryptos or not? I mean, we have so many billionaires getting into this. It's just hard to think that it'll literally disappear. Like, it's not going to disappear. It is here to stay, and that's why I keep talking about it. You can try to avoid something all you want, but it could seriously make you miss out on a lot of opportunities that are there. I get it. I'm a gold bug. I'm a silver bug. But I also realized very early on that crypto had a place in this future. And I made sure to invest in that very early on. Now, not a lot. I mean, honestly, I wish I had put a little bit more in there. Honestly, I wish that maybe I hadn't, anytime I had gains, put it directly into gold or silver. Maybe I should have held on to it and I'd be further off and better off than I am today. I mean, how much silver could I have bought if I had just held on to it? These are the kinds of things that I think about. For you guys, I don't really know if you care, but this is a big deal to me. So let me know what you think in the comments below. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.